Hello everyone, my name is Ashley and this is going to be my first devlog for my game Origin Unknown. So this game is set in ancient Greece, follows our young hero Alessandra as she goes throughout Greece fighting off monsters and the remaining giants of the Gigantomachy in order to save all of Greece and Olympus as well. She's tasked by the gods to go ahead and start this journey, this quest. And she's joined by her trusty companion Orthris, who is basically the little brother to Cerberus. So it's a two-headed dog instead of a three-headed dog. This game in total, the writing took me about 3 years to write a full script for it. It went through quite a bit of development between those stages. Originally there were supposed to be 2 different playable characters within this game. There was going to be Alessandra and there was going to be Aegeus, the male version, but due to constraints we had to go ahead and cut Aegeus and we stuck with Alessandra as the main heroine. This game, for this prototype, went ahead and made it within a year, did all the level design, all the music, all the writing, all the programming. I did everything except for the artwork, pretty much. I have an amazing artist that works with me, and she does exactly what I need. But without further ado, let me go ahead and show you guys the game. Okay, so I'm actually going to do this. So this is the first level of the game. This is our 3D model of Alessandra. We are aware that there are some rigging issues that happened with the 3D model, and we're working on that currently. This is just the prototype that we presented for our final project in college. We ended up getting an A on it, thankfully. A lot of people enjoyed it, a lot of people played it. We're pretty proud of what we did within a year. We actually started this off in Unreal 4 and then stupidly made the decision to switch to Unreal 5 midway. So that actually caused a lot of the stuff that we did in the beginning to not work anymore. And I had to basically restart from scratch, doing all the programming and everything like that. So that was fun. Yeah, so this is character movement. You can roll. The inspiration for this game is a mix of God of War and Dark Souls. So it's meant to be a sort of hack and slash mixed with a Souls-like combat system. Basically, you're just supposed to go around, explore the areas, and have fun, find some collectibles along the way, and give yourself a real challenge. But there are these signs that are littered out throughout the game, and these are our dialogue scenes. So this is what my artist has done. She did the background and she's done the character design for the portraits. So just some basic dialogue here. You're basically getting information about the quest, and you learn a bit. But one of the main things is that Alessandra can't remember anything about herself. The only thing she remembers is that she has to save all of Olympus and all of Greece. And that is revealed in level 3 with a good twist in my opinion, considering I wrote it. But yeah, so that's the basic dialogue. We got weapons that you can pick up, equip them. You can attack with them, some basic attacking system. You can block with the shield. The shield's a nice design too. There's checkpoints that are labeled out throughout the level, so you're able to do checkpoints. There's other dialogues that are here. Show off some of the other bits of artwork that my artist has done. This is when you give a weapon and you meet a couple of the gods. Yeah, overall this development has progressed pretty well. I'm still working on a lot of the kinks. Still doing a lot of the programming and everything like that. Right now there are some issues with some of the enemies. Some of them are a little bit tougher than others, so I need to delve that down a little bit. Right now the one with the axe has more attack power than the one with the sword, so it leads to being killed pretty quickly. Also, I have not implemented the potions yet. There are ways for you to heal, they just haven't been implemented yet. I added a death screen. Nobody said this was going to be easy. I thought it was kind of funny. The kind of spark-like tubes that you see, they're meant to be portals. So basically that's where the enemies are meant to come out of. I'm working on doing a spawner system with that, so the way it's a little bit easier and so they're not just standing around. I'm also working on trying to implement some more complicated AI where the enemies actually move around a little bit and patrol and do some natural kind of movements in order to look not just like standing there. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I'll walk around a little bit, show off the level. There is one issue we have with our main big boss that's within here, Mimus. You encounter him. He's the first giant from the Gigantomachy that you meet. For some reason, he levitates off the ground, even though I have him set up level on the ground. It's a little bit weird, and I'm trying to figure out exactly where the code is messing up. But there's all kinds of foliage, trees, grass, rocks. There's a mountain you can climb. There's no fall damage implemented, so honestly you could jump off the mountain and you wouldn't die. I'm thinking of implementing fall damage, but honestly I probably might not. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But yeah, and then here is the big boss. But yeah, with him levitating, it basically makes it easier for you to kill him than it should be, which is unfortunate. But yeah, there's ragdoll system in place and everything like that. The island is all set up. There's going to be transitions where you go throughout the 5 different levels. The 3rd level is where a lot of the story picks up. You also get to meet Greek heroes along the way, so you'll encounter Hercules, Atalanta, Medea, and Achilles. They'll join you on your quest. The Achilles one is explained later on in the game. I know it seems a bit confusing considering he's technically dead along this time because it's well past the events of Troy, but trust me, I was able to figure it out. But yeah, this is my game. All these buttons work, so you can restart the level, you can save the game, you can load the game. Pretty good with those. Then you go to the main menu, and here you go. Options, you can clear the save data. There is a link to some documentation which I'm trying to work on, but I'm also going to be adding a controller settings and the button layout as well. I'm planning on adding that, so that's on the to-do list. But yeah, that's my game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you view this video, I highly appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this until the end and taking a look at my game. Thank you.